is my second video on YouTube. So, yeah, I just wanted to follow up and make a video while I had the idea fresh in my head. And I want to talk about why I started trading and what got me into trading in the first place. So, I used to be this in this thing called high ticket sales. So, I'm not sure how many of you guys watching would know. But basically, every big influencer in the trading space has a course, they have a mentorship, they have some kind of program in which they teach beginner traders how to trade. They sell some sort of strategy, some sort of indicator bundle, some sort of community, usually on Discord. And these courses or communities are pretty expensive, like they're thousands of dollars, right? So basically, in in uh, in every organization, right? In every organization of these traders and so on, there's a sort of team that's there, sort of there's a machine that's running, right? It's not just something random that pops up and it's just taken care of like that. There's a team, a dedicated team of professionals that kind of like deal with the people who are interested in mentorships, and those people sell them into the communities, and that's called a sales team, right? So I worked in the sales team of quite a few traders. There's this one guy who's on YouTube, an Asian guy who's like pretty big. He's been making videos for a while. There's just other guy who's in options, a bit less known, but he's done really well live trading and options. So I mean, yeah, these guys make a lot of money from the communities. I mean, the most popular guy who I can think of is TJR. Like he makes millions of dollars through his info products, his courses, etc. Right? So I worked for these guys, as a guy who was on the Instagram back end, responding to messages, etc. And it's quite interesting because I was able to see what it's like for the guys who are interested in trading. I guess when they kind of come in and they kind of ask questions of like, how do I get into trading? Like, they're curious. So I was able to gauge the mindset, the overall mindset of these people. And also, it's pretty cool because I was able to work with these creators, these influencers on the back end and see kind of like what their thought process is like. And it's really cool. It's really cool. And I got inspired by that, right? I saw that and I was like, look, I'm working for traders, right? And I see the potential that trading has. I want to get into this, right? I want to experience this for myself. So I started to take action, and I think I had always wanted to get into trading eventually because I'd seen this show called Billions. I'm not sure if you guys know this show. It's probably one of my favorite shows, honestly. Billions with Bobby Axelrod and Axe Capital. It's really, really fucking cool. You should, if you haven't seen the show, you should see it. It's insane, right? It's probably one of the best TV shows I've ever seen. It's just really good, right? It's a show about finance. Bobby Axelrod, he owns this hedge fund, and he's going up against this, uh, the attorney, district attorney Chuck Rhodes, right? And it's just really cool. So yeah, I got inspired by that. But what really caused me to take action was working for these traders, right? In this sales group, in this sales team, and seeing kind of the potential that you have as a trader and the kind of life you can create once you have enough experience and you have enough experience, you have enough reps on your belt, right? And saw the life that you could create, and I was like, look, I want to get into this, right? So I started. Went on ChatGPT, I searched up, what's kind of the asset that I can get into, and that would take me a while to learn, but isn't too capital intensive to get into. And then it's part of the curriculum, and I just followed it. Like I had to do the boring work of like doing the research and writing stuff down. Eventually, I got into demo trading. I got into demo trading to get myself accustomed to trading itself. Then I got into expectancy trading to kind of like find my expectancy of the strategy that I had created as part of the curriculum. And then I did a 100 series or 100 rep set of I basically did 100 demo trades in order to prove that my edge was there. And I did have a positive expectancy and I did have a positive win rate, or I did have a good win rate. So at the moment, my win rate is 45.5%, right? My expectancy is around $13.7, right? So over a sample size, over a large number of trades, every trade I take, I'm going to be positive by $13.77, right? Which isn't that great, but I mean, look, it proves that I am profitable. As a matter of fact, I'm relieved because it could have been negative, right? So it proves that I have a small edge, but an edge nonetheless. So I think that's really, really cool. And if you haven't like done your calculations for your trade data, for your data, you should know what your expectancy is. You should know what your win rate is so that you can actually go into prop or live trading or the live markets and actually succeed, right? So I think overall I am profitable by a very small margin. So yeah, I think that's great. I think that's cool. So that's kind of what got me into trading. I want to talk just a bit about my prop journey so far. And I started prop. Let me see if I actually look here. Okay, so I actually started prop on the 4th of May. And it's crazy because I actually haven't been trading that much. Shit. Okay, so I'm down 50 cents. What? I'm gonna have to check that out. Anyways, I haven't really been trading much because I work a full-time job, right? A 9 to 5, which I'm actually gonna be coming off of soon because it doesn't make that much sense to me right now. I mean, I'm basically working this job. I'm not earning that much money, and it's taking time away from my trading, right? Because I want to lock in on trading. I want to focus on trading. I have an eval account. I'm actually gonna purchase another one with this new promotion that they have because Lucid has a promotion right now where they're giving 50% off, and I think it's gonna be cool for me to cop another account just to have there. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I'm gonna cop it. Yeah, as you can see here on the 4th, I took a trade. This trade that I took here on the 4th, as you can see, minus 73 bucks. This was an accident because I. It's funny how that happened. So while I was doing the demo trades, I actually stopped demo trading and I started replay trading to kind of speed up the process. Because as you know, replay trading, you could bang a ton of replay trades out, right? You just need to scroll back, pick the time period. And what I do is I run them forward. So I run them forward one by one on one time speed. I take the trade, etc. It's a lot faster than waiting for demo trading, right? Because demo trading is basically real time market conditions, right? And so when I got to prop trading, I didn't know that the price was going to be moving or fluctuating when I was actually ready to calculate it, take profit and stop loss. Price that actually caused me to lose some money, right, on the first day. So I just stepped away. As you can see, for the rest of the week, I did not trade. I did execution trails instead to kind of get myself used to live market conditions again. On the following week, took a trade. First trade was positive. Went into the second trade was negative. As you can see on Friday, right? Friday the 5th on the 15th, took a trade, was positive by 75 bucks. This morning I took a trade. And no, this morning I took a trade, right? I won. But it turns out I had actually taken that trade on the paper trading account, on TradingView's paper trading account. So I was like, holy fuck. So I had to switch to the Trade account for Lucid, and I took the second trade. So I'm not even sure where it's at right now. I can check and see. I can check and see where it's at right now. I got to get to $103.10 on MCL in order for me to have succeeded. Holy shit. Okay, so hold on. Is this I should okay, so I should have won this trade. So I gotta wait and see like what happens if it clears or not. Okay, so it should be updating in Lucid. They should be updating it. Okay, yes, it's updated. See, I'm up by 38 bucks. So I'm up by 38 bucks over the over the beginning account balance. My consistency right now is absolutely fucked. So most likely I'm gonna have to recreate these base hits over time. Right. So I did in that trade. I'm very proud because it was smooth execution, right? It was smooth execution. I waited for my setup. I saw that price was basically going down. I saw that there was going to be a short. I waited for price to enter my entry zone and I took the trade. So I'm very, very proud of my execution. There's nothing to complain about. Basically, the way how I judge my trades is as long as my execution is great, I had an awesome trade, right? Because I know I'm positive 13 bucks, 70 cents over a period of trades, right? I'm always going to have that as my baseline expectancy, right? So as long as my execution is great, I'm proud. So this was a great trade. See, I'm green for the day, $77. Awesome. I'm gonna enter that into my trade tracker, right? Because eventually I wanna enter this into ChatGPT and kind of have it give me the data, right? To give me the my updated expectancy data. Maybe once I have like, I don't know, maybe like 200 or 300 of these trades, I'm just gonna feed it into ChatGPT and tell it, give me my stats, my expectancy, my win rate, etc., etc. So as you can see, the first trade I took was a short. That was when I had no idea what I was doing. As you can see, fucking brutal trade. It wasn't like demo at all. As you can see here, long up 95.5. That was right here. As you can see, that was right here, right? On the 11th, that was the first trade I took. Second trade was minus 137. Then on Friday the 15th, I was up $75, and today I'm up $77. So I think I'm probably gonna leave it for the day, honestly. I mean, my rules dictate that I'm only allowed to take max 5 trades a day. The reason why max 5 trades is because obviously since my expectancy is 36, my expectancy is very small, right? So I kind of have to take more trades to compensate for that fact. However, I'm probably going to look at the market conditions, right? I'm probably going to look at the market conditions. I'm going to see if I can take another trade before my ideal trade window runs out, right? So my ideal trade window for my time zone is from 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., right? I can't take trades outside of that window, specifically after 11:30, right? Before 8 o'clock, it's just market review. I'm looking at the market and trying to get the outlook, etc. So yeah, basically I'm green for the day. That's awesome. I feel great. My execution was great, and yeah, I'm just gonna look and see if there's another trade to be taken. If not, I'm not gonna rush it. I'm probably just gonna look over my trade, review it, etc. Kind of see how the market's going because oil is moving crazy right now because of the war and the sentiment surrounding that war. So yeah, that's it for this video. And yeah, it was all over the place. But like I said, every video I make, I'm gonna try and make it a bit better, whether it's through my storytelling or how the video is formatted, whatnot, whatnot. And yeah, I hope you guys are winning. Honestly, I hope you guys are winning, and we're all gonna make it. And if we keep going, if we keep doing what needs to be done, we're all gonna make it. So yeah, see you guys in the next one, and bye.